drawing and okay, and doesn't matter what size of paper. This is just to give you some ideas of how this drawing is going to looks like. Okay, so let me go back here and say this is empty width format, browse a size paper. Okay, I thought maybe I was tired, but I just remembered I need to explain this. Okay, so we go to general and then we go okay. We're gonna bring the front view and place it there, and then we double click in here. We go view display and then hidden. Okay, beautiful. I think that's what I see. Perfect. And then right click. Okay, right click projection view. That's what we have. Double click view display and then hidden, and that's all we want. And then we go to isometric. Okay, we're gonna do the isometric of the wheel, isometric, and that's how it looks like. Perfect. And let me just unlock the view movement so that if you wanted to move them around, it's there. So I'm going to show you how to create a section view. If it was SolidWorks, would have been quicker, but in Creo Parametric it's a little bit of work and tedious, but I think you have done enough sections or cutaway views, full section, so you will be okay. So let me see if I have the plane and that goes through the center of this. Okay, if not, then we are in trouble. Okay, all right, so let me go back maybe to the solid model and see if I have the plane. Okay, that's the plane that goes through the mid plane. Yeah, I think that will be fine. I think we will be fine on this one. Okay, all right, so I'm gonna double click on the view I wanted to do the cross hatching. Okay, and then I'll go to section 2D add, and then it's gonna say, it's gonna ask us planar single. Yes, done. And then we give an section view, we call it and section A, or it says AA, no problem. All right, section A, it says which plane. We say, see that here, let me zoom it, you can see that there's a green line. Okay, that's a green line, that's the plane we wanted to look at. And there we go. When you see this green check mark, that's a, that builds confidence that we did this correctly. All right, so then I'm gonna click on the arrow displays. Where do you want arrow to be displayed? Here. Since the section view on the right side, the arrow must be pointed to the left of this. Okay, I say apply, and perfect. I like that. Now I see that the arrow is pointed to the left, and everything is good to go. And don't forget to go back, because we said hidden. We're gonna go back to view display and say no hidden, because now we are revealing the interior portion of this wheel. Okay, and now I'm going to double click and change the spacing to half. Okay, half, and I think that's, yeah, that's good enough. So that's our section view of this wheel assembly, and this is the section AA. And if you want it, do not forget to go to annotate and give the center line, because that's a standard in orthographics projection. We must give the center line, and then the center line apply here, and then center line for the section view, and that's standard. Okay, ANSI standard dictates that we need to have this kind of work to be done to make sure that we have a center line, we have a cutting plane line. If you want to make it smaller, you can do that. Okay, you can just eyeball it by eyeballing. So that's a section AA. You can, I just put AA. You can put X, A, B, C, any letters you want. Okay, so then I'm going to give the let me see if I can do the automatics to see if it's going to help me with this. If I do that, it says, okay, you have, see that's the thickness of between this wheel and this circle, and this is 3.5, but this is too much. I think I'm gonna just do the manual dimensioning. So I'm gonna say this is this oops, 2 click for diameter. Okay, diameter 1 2, it's a diameter, and then this one 1 2 diameter, see that, and then 1 2 diameter, and then another one 1 2 another diameter, see that, 6.25, perfect. So let me see if I can just maybe reverse the flip arrows for all of them at the same time, because it was highlighted. I took advantage of that highlight. So let's just do the cosmetic work and position these dimension nicely. Okay, nicely here, and then this nicely there. Okay, great. Or maybe a little bit lower. Okay, so that's for the on the front view. Okay, this is the front view, this is the right side view, and we put the center line. Now we wanted to give dimension, like we call it a 90-degree angle. Control and click on that. Oops, okay, that's a 90-degree, and the dimension here, I'm gonna go up here and say that's 4. Remember, we gave that measurement, and then this measurement should be from here, control to there. It should be 5. Okay, it should be 5. Okay, beautiful. So that's 5. And let me see if I can go, and this is causing a little bit problem because it's taking up all the spaces. Okay, so let me see if I can do the total. No, I don't need, because I already know that the diameter is 40. You don't need to be redundant on okay, on dimension. Okay, so just move them a little bit to the side, and this is, again, you're gonna be using the C-size paper. You're gonna put all the parts, drawing for each part on one sheet of paper. But I just thought maybe this will be a good idea, good educational, if I show you how to create a section view of this wheel. Okay, I think all of you will enjoy, and people that are not my students, if you're watching this, this is maybe the simplest approach that I could take, and trying to help you to understand the concept of a section view, how to do the cutaway view of a wheel that you cut it in half. We call it a full section, and this is if you remove half of this wheel, and if you look at inside here, it looks like this. Okay, it looks like this. Section or cutaway view, those of you that do not have knowledge of basic skills of drafting, and basic skills of drafting will learn that if we cut the model in half, that means they call it full section. If you cut it out, if you cut it in quarter, if a quarter remove the pieces, remove 1/4, we call it half section. And then we have another type of section, we call it aligned section, offset section, broken section, and all kinds of sections. So that, for time being, this is good enough. I hope you enjoy this, and please practice. And if you didn't get that on the first try, make sure that you repeat that again. Don't be disappointed. It's a little bit challenging, and you get it. Okay, good luck, and I'll see you in another video. Okay, all right.